Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Maceo back with another video. As you can see from the topic, this is how I started trading Forex. So it all began in 2018, right after my honeymoon. My wife and I flew back home in the Bahamas, and a friend of mine introduced me to a friend of hers, and I think they were having it was more so the guy was, I would say, he was an IML, and they had an event where he was trying to like probably IML, they sign up people. This is how they introduce you to foreign exchange market. They tell you about these things, that things. Not trying to discredit IML, but as a, well, who knows IML? They knows IML. So what happened was, when I saw that you could have put so little money into something and get a lump sum of money and actually grow that account where you would be financially free, because that's was always in my mind, to be financially free and to try to find out certain things, what I can do in order to accomplish that. So what happened was, from I saw the guy's interview and his speech, he got me right there and then. He got me, and I told him I'm gonna sign up. So that same night I signed up under him on IML, and I wasn't interested in signing up anybody else because I didn't. I just wanted to try to see if this thing worked for me. So I'm a person. I wouldn't sign you up under something or for something that I'm under just because I'm under it. No, I want to see if this works. So when I tell you to sign up under something, I have proof on why I'm wanting you to sign up and why I need you to sign up on this. So how I'm at now in my journey and what I've accomplished in the foreign exchange market, I could tell someone, a friend of mine or family member of mine, that hey, you need to get into this. Like this all like this could pay you, but this could come with some discipline, some hard work. You know what I mean? But I have the proof to show it. So what happened was, I was in it for about a month. Didn't learn much. Um, and what I wanted, they teach you like the basics, like how it all started, exchange started, those type of things. But I wanted to know how to make money. So jump off that, and I started to try do it for myself. Try to understand candlesticks. So it's all about candlesticks. They didn't know much about time frame. They didn't know much about pips. They didn't know much about lot sizes, about swaps, about nothing. Just they know about structure. All I know is buy and sell. They know about consolidation, none of those things. So I would see the market just trending a certain way, and I'd be like, okay, if the market trending this certain way, I probably should be with that market. And I would see one red candle. I see one red candle, I go enough for a sell. Or I see one bullish candle forming, I go enough for a buy. Like I didn't know what time frame to be on, so I can't even tell you if I remember what time frame I was trading on. But time went by, and I think I started to learn a little more with the gentleman who actually introduced me to it. Shout out Firon. Taught me about some things, about trend lines, about support resistance, and then and I remember going placing my first ever live trade. That was the year afterwards. So I got introduced to that in July of 2018, and I think 2019 was the first time I actually placed my first trade. And I started with a $400 account, and I was trading like crazy lot sizes, $5, $6, easy. So I went in my first two trades, I believe. I think it was UCAD and I think it was Euro USD. No, I think it was UJ. I turned a 400 into I think it was 700 in like the span of like 2 to 3 hours. 400 like 7 was 800, 2 3 hours. And I was like, wait, like, okay, like this what I talking about. And as soon as I saw that, I said, yeah, it's on now. went inside another trade, lost, another trade, lost, another trade, lost. Now, mind what I can say is that I've never, for as long as I've been trading, I have never blown an account. And the reason behind that is because I know when to say enough is enough. When one I'll start a account at let's say 500 back then, and if that account gets to at least 250, I'm taking my money off that broker account and I'm gonna go study all over again. Trying to see where I'm going wrong, what I'm doing wrong, what's going on with me. So I've had times where I'm growing an account from 500 to 1500 and then losing all that again, never taking profits because I'm trying to keep that account where I just continue growing that and growing that and growing that. And it's just, it kept having the same cycle, winning it, then losing all, winning it, then losing all, winning it, losing all. Same cycle over and over again. But it wasn't until I went down to like 250 and I said, okay, let me come up with this. And then I started doing what most of you guys are probably doing right now. What a lot of Forex gurus gives out. Instead of teaching, I went in signals. And I can't tell you how much signals I went into. When I say signals, I went in the app store for signals. I went Instagram for signals, Telegram signals. I bought trading robots. Like I've seen some success in some, but I never even give it like that long of a time to see if it actually works. And I remember the trading bots. I had two, and they were doing pretty good, but I never give it enough time to see its or the user at its full capacity. But when it comes to signals from others, trash. I'm not trying to discredit anybody or say like, okay, well, your signals is trash, or you don't know how to trade, or you swing to this person, or you telling us that you got 80% win rate, but you ain't. I've been in some people's signals and who so claim that they are there, and I've also had friends who've been in other big name trader signal shot and wasn't impressed. I mean, they would go on a 3-4 losing streak, wouldn't say anything, wouldn't post anything, but they'll catch their first win and say, yeah, like they start posting it, or you see that they're posting on their Instagrams or they're posting in Telegram. Yeah, we eating today, or yeah, we gonna get rich today. Yeah, this thing just hit 100 pips, or this thing just hit 200 pips. Like, welcome to the three losses you got took. But when they go and then they advertise either their channels or their courses or whatever it is, they're posting just their wins and not their loss. And I feel in trading and even in life, you want to be honest with people. And I feel that's the reason why I'm creating this channel. It's the reason why I'm be posting whether guys like me, whether they don't like me. I'm still working on 9 to 5. I I like I don't love my job because I don't love working for anybody, but I like where I work. The people who I work with, they're genuine, and the owner, he's a blessing. But so I don't mind where I work, and the reason why I'm still working also is because I don't have the capital to stop working. I'm working on the capital to stop working. So this is just my journey right now, journey to 100 mil. I don't even need 100 mil or a mil. But if I get at least 6 figures as a trader, I'll be nice, comfortable. I'm not a big eye person who worries about Versace, who worries about Gucci, who worries about Dior. And that's where a lot of you upcoming traders, that's what y'all seeing. That's what the gurus around the internet are showing you guys, that you need a Lamborghini to be successful. You need to have a rollie on your wrist. You need to have a Corvette. You need to be able to buy Dior or Gucci shoes. You need to be able to go on yachts and party and freak out, and take trips and this and that. No, you don't need that. Like, trading's supposed to be where you're financially free. You don't see the Warren Buffetts. or the Jeff Bezos or the Elon Musk. Them you don't see them flashing around in luxury cars or spending thousands of dollars on Louis Vuitton. Like I understand, yeah, it's your money, you work hard for it, you can enjoy it, but come on, like that's what you call enjoying life. Like I thought freedom was about enjoying life, like being able to travel. I mean, not some 500, 600, $700 shoes. Like everyone's perception is different. It is what it is. But not to come off topic. But yeah, like I went in courses, about three courses I would say, and I've spent some money in some courses. Not calling out anyone's name. That's not what I do now. But yeah, I spent a hefty price on some courses, and sadly, I wouldn't say the courses didn't taught me anything because it taught me like, okay, everything is just structure. Understand? But there are some things that I had to go out there and learn on my own. And when I say on my own, I mean, why isn't this in the course? Or I spent all this money, why isn't that in the course? I spent all this money, why isn't this simple thing in the course? Why didn't you teach me about break of structures? Why didn't you teach me about like change of characters? You just teach me that the market does impulses, corrections, continuations. Like, okay, but how do I know when it's going to be a downtrend now? How do I know when it's going to be an uptrend? How do I know this or that? Like, it's not in the course, but I'm spending this X amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'll tell anybody, like, try, learn things on your own, try, make, create your own system. Because all Forex is you have a certain system and following it to the T. Whereas you can see success long term, not success weekly, but success yearly. Because you can have a losing week, that doesn't mean that your system doesn't work. You can have a losing week for a month, doesn't mean that your system doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's what you done in a year. So like me, I started, like I say, I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth through trading, and it was where I said, "No, what? I'm done. I can't I can't do it on my own. The signals ain't working, the bots ain't working. I'm done. Like F it." And every time I said it, it's like God brings it back to me. I would be just watching the NBA highlight, and trade would just be the next thing that comes on after that. I'm like, this isn't even in my recommended like list. Like, how does this get here? Or I would be like just on the court doing this, or because I like ball, I'll be on the court playing ball, or I'll be at work and someone just start interacting with me and they'll just start talking about like trading. I'm like, why is this keep coming to me? You know what I mean? Yeah, but after all of that and stuff, it was like my wife and we decided to move to Canada, and I was like, okay, this could be probably, you know what I mean, like this could be the leap of faith that I need, and just like focus on what I need to be focused on, something that God, I feel God is calling me to do, which is to be financially free and to help others become financially free, like let them know the honest truth about the industry they plan on getting in, teaching the youths like that you don't need a degree in order to be successful. I mean, like you don't have to find success in a degree. You don't have to find success by what others say success is. You know what I mean? And we have been brainwashed for so long, thinking that we need a job or we need to have this or we should do that in order to gain or find success. You know what I mean? There's so many things these days you could do that could bring you financial wealth, that could bring you generational wealth. You could sell things on Amazon. That's not a 9 to 5. You know, you could start washing car and create a car wash business. That's not a 9 to 5. Like it's things where they be where back at my hometown it's like you must become police officer, you must go on the defense force, you must work for government, or you must work at the bank, you must go to school, get this degree. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's like, okay, after I get this 4 year degree, then what? Like, I get this 4 year degree, I spend all this money on this degree. What's gonna happen afterwards? You know what I mean? I have to go down, apply for jobs, and then I have to watch the job tell me I have no experience. So they still will only give me X amount of money. I'm like, I got a whole degree and this is all I get paid. Yeah, you have no experience. But those who have the experience or who knows what to do, they don't have a degree. So that's the system right there. You understand? So the time you're taking to get in the system, why don't you try to learn something that you where you don't have to be in the system? So I feel if I didn't take that year and a half off from Forex, I could have been way further than I am now. But get back to where I was. I came Canada in December 2022 and I started in January trading. Started in January trading and it was going, I was still using the system that I was taught in the courses. Where some days I'm going to see good things happen, some days I'm just lost. Because they taught you how to go on multiple time frames, top down analysis, the weekly, the monthly, the 4 hour, the daily, the 1 hour, the 15, 30. You know what I mean? Like, taught you all of that, trying to put price in a box. You know what I mean? Sometimes it would get kind of like, okay, like, I'm in an upturn on 1 hour, but I'm a 30-minute down in sell, and I'm a 15-minute sell, but daily is a sell, but the 1 hour showing a buy, and then like, what am I going to trade? Like, what am I trying to trade right now? You know what I mean? So that's how it was. And it wasn't until I was heading home from work in February when I was watching a video and it was about basic structure. And I noticed everything is just like something just clicked to me. Maceo impulse correction continuation. Like when price makes an impulse, know it's going to correct itself, know it's going for continuation. Okay, so that's a trend right there. Where there's an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, boom. So the trend gets broken, which means if it doesn't make a continuation after correction, if it after it corrects itself, if it doesn't make continuation and makes a new impulse breaking that correction, then you could also now look for a change of character, which is a shift in the market, which means from an uptrend to a downtrend, vice versa. So I came home, I said, let me go on a chart and just have a blank chart, no indicators, no nothing, and just start marking out zones. Anytime price makes a breaks a structure, I mark a zone. Anytime price retest that, I mark it as some kind of impulse correction, which I just kept doing that. Probably I did a whole year, like on the charts doing that. And I was like, I'm like, this works. So I started to implement like trend lines in certain areas. Then I started to add fibs in certain areas. And I was like, this actually works. So what I've done afterwards, I went on trading view. Obviously, that's where I mark my charts up and I back tested. So I went there and I clicked the replay mode. I went on the monthly time frame, chose a date range. So I did from, I think I did like a 6 month range and I just went back on just one time frame, which was the 1 hour. That's how I started. That's how I got my strategy. I went on the 1 hour and I just started like then play out a little. And every time when I get some kind of structure built, I pause it, mark my areas, mark my fibs, mark my TPs, my stop loss, XYZ, and I just went from there. And I did like a 6 month back testing on that. And when I did the win ratio, it was I think the first time I did was a 70 something percent win rate. I don't even, this is a new phone, so I don't even, my old phone got that stuff, so I don't even have photos anymore to show you guys, but I wish I did. I really wish I did. If I can find them, one day I'll just do it on a video and I'll show you guys. But it was so mind-boggling. I was like, wow, like, I think I find something. And I went there because I think February I was still trading. I was like in a massive drawdown. But I was also using someone's signals as well, and that was horrible. Now, yeah, that was horrible. Anyways, don't talk about that. But March came along, and I said, okay, I'm gonna implement this strategy only and see how this works out. And I remember being now, I think 8% on the account, and I turned it back to 0 point something percent. So almost back to break even. April came around, and May, June, and it was 12% on the account, then 15% on the account, then 20%. And I think I made on 15% from April to December. No, April to October, I made under 15% probably twice. So we were May, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 7 months, and I went was under 15% twice. The other five, I was over 15%, 20%. So I think the highest was 25% on the account in 1 month. I ended the whole year because November I traded probably I took two trades in November because I was focused on my funded account that I passed in December. I was focused on my funded account so I didn't trade much on my live because the account wasn't too big. Traded on the live twice, lost those trades, so came with a bad rep, and then took some trades in December. Or was trying to see if I could catch one nice bounce on my live account. You know what I mean? When you try to be big eye, use the trading a certain lot size, you want to try to go increase your lot size. So I don't know, but I felt that and I deserve it because I know that's not in my system, not in my plan. So why did I do the not risk management? You know what I mean? But end of the year, um, over 100% on my account, over 100% on my account. So yeah, and I made some withdrawals on the account as well. This yeah, so um ended the year very well. First year actually like sticking to it. Like this is my first year from I started in 2018. Me sticking to it like going a whole full year just trading and off what I know. You know what I mean? Um I felt I could have done way better because I still was dealing with my psychology where I should hold trades a bit longer, let it hit its full potential, which means like its TP is not cutting my wins short and then my losses run. So what I meant by that mean I usually trade like I trade gold, I trade GU, I trade UJ, I dabble through US 30, NAS. Yes, W US 30 NAS and like GJ, but mainly I would say most of my trades come from gold. I would have probably let's say because I trade just on the 1 hour, just 1 hour structure. I would dabble through the 4 hour and the daily here and there, just to see, depend on if gold the 1 hour is getting a little confusing. I would go on the 1 hour, I mean the 4 hour, the daily to see better structure. And the lows I would go is 15 minutes. That's if gold just doing some small consolidation with some just weird candles. I go on 15 minutes to try to have a bigger picture on what's going on within that hour. But um, I would have like let's say 200 pip TP on gold, and let's say a 70 pip stop loss. I would take profits at 130, 140 pips, leave 60, 70 pips on the table. But if I was in a stop loss, I was gonna hit my full stop loss. Like I wasn't gonna be like, okay, I'm 10 pips away from my stop loss. I should just close this out because if I ain't gonna go my way. No, but I'm 15, 20 pips away from my TP and I'm getting antsy because I'm seeing a red candle starting to pull back. I'm seeing a green candle pulling back from my TP. I'm like, oh shoot, like I should come out this. Then a few hours later, TP it. So that happened so many times I can't even count how much times that happened. I had a full 300 pip play playing out in 2 days, but I only was able to take probably 150 pips. Then I have another entry to even get in that cell. I mean, it's that's why I have the pictures I gotta show you guys. It's like, damn. But with all that even being done, I still came out profitable. Still was able to make withdrawals, this and that. Like I said, the account wasn't a big account, so that's why I went on the funded journey to try to get funded. So right now I have a 10K account, and then what I'm gonna do once I get my payouts and stuff, they pay me like consistent payouts and stuff, then I'm going to get 100K, then from there 200K. So like I said, I just passed the prop firm in December. The last prop firm I did pass, the same week that I passed it, it shut down, which was my Forex funds. Who knows about that knows about that, but I'm actually I'm not funded now, so just passed it like I said in December. Um, yeah, December. So I'm actually in two trades right now. This is as we're recording. I'm trying to see if these trades gonna play out. If they do, then this will be my first payout. So I didn't trade for the month. I traded the last time I traded was the week of the week before Christmas. That's when I last traded. So I started off on a rocky start. When I first got funded, it was like a 4 losing streak, but that's because two of the trades that I took were actually winners. But I saw some candles starting to form, and I was like, I think I should cut these losses early and just accept it and just move on because I don't think they're going to play out no more. And the next day when I woke up, didn't hit stop losses, nothing. Just it was UJ and GU. They just UJ just melted and GU just bought. And I'm like, shit, yeah, I felt that one. But that's how it is. But that's my journey on how I started Forex. So started from IML to trying to learn it by myself to taking signals, buying bots, buying courses afterwards, realizing courses really, really, really ain't it. I would I would tell anyone to just learn for yourself. You have a lot of videos on YouTube. You have a lot of people on Instagram who shows you little clips on certain trades. Like you have nice Telegram groups that teaches you and helps you like for free. It's a person on Telegram who I still follow up to this day. Still gives out great content, and it's like that group taught me more than any of my courses taught me that I took, and that speaks a lot. And that's free, free. But to each his own. Some people like spending money for courses, felt like that's going really good succeed or whatsoever. That's what their brain been brainwashed to think. But I would say it's more so a tip your toe in the water and then see how hot or cold it is, then dive in. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But hope this video was very important and valuable to you guys. If you like it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment if anything you want to see, anything I need to change. And guys, stay blessed. God loves you all. Peace.